Okay, we're now in Orange Hill. We're heading back south because the road is impassable. It'll take some time to finish that. So we're going to do our coverage from north to south, heading back to town and get the damage on the way. At the moment, we're listening to the Prime Minister, repeat address of the Prime Minister, his address to the nation about the situation. So let's see what happens.
The repairs and other public buildings which would have been damaged. So this is a big blow to us, coming on 2 years of economic challenges arising from global financial and economic. Therefore, makes it more important than ever that for us to find from our individual and collective selves every ounce of strength and force, and for us to remain united and be forever united in this period of national disaster and real challenge. I want to ask immediately for patience. I've heard 1 or 2 calls, discordant voices on the radio. Please, if one area has electricity before you, don't start to think that there's something malevolent or any ill will. I know the people of Finland. They're not going to be partial to one set of people or one area. They're going to have a systematic way of trying to restore the supply in all the circumstances. Your food will be spoiled in the refrigerator, in your deep freezers. That is an event which has happened over which we have had no control. It's an act of God, act of nature. And that is where we are at the moment. The lawyers call it an act of God. I want to going to be doing our best in this transitional period before you can get back to your homes. I am going to be on the road today on the windward side, so Louis is going to be on the road on the leeward side. I'm hoping to get back on the road on the leeward side. But the public officials are all over the country and will be all over the country today. I'm appealing for regional and international assistance. I will myself make the formal appeals to our friends, our developmental partners. Some of them have missions here in St. Vincent and Grenadines, and we have friends in the region too. We need some quick emergency assistance to get ourselves back on our feet in the shortest possible time. Tomorrow morning, Monday, 8 o'clock, for this medium, I'm asking all members of cabinet to assemble at the cabinet room so that I can give them an assessment as to where we are and the direction the reconstruction of the begins at this very moment. Still, stay off the road. We have to protect lives. We have to protect property. We have to be careful. The tropical storm warning is still in effect. The people in RATSA and the private agencies employed by RATSA to get on with their work. I heard this morning on the radio, Rudy Electricals asking his employees to come in as a matter of urgency. I know Rudy, they have a heavy duty equipment and they have been contacted. So too other private sector entities, and they must come out and help. This is not the time, if even you have not been contacted. Please, you have heavy duty equipment. Let's try and start to clear the roads. We can always do issues of accounting. important thing is to get back to work very quickly, clear the main arteries, get back essential services, and for persons who get their preferential treatment. This morning, the water in the pipe at the Prime Minister's residence just came through in a trickle. It couldn't even get up in the shower. So I had to leave home this morning without having a shower. You know, many persons would leave home this morning just having what we call a wipe. So I put these things in very practical terms. Please be patient. We are a strong people.
Okay, so we've left Orange Hill. We have left the area north of the dry river, which is not very dry, as we will soon see through the camera lens. It's coming down. So we're crossing the now famous Rabica Bridge, which has recently been constructed in recent times. Of course, historically, this river has always been a tremendous problem. It has taken lives in the past, over the past century, the last century, and of course is right under the Soufrière. It has come down many times, overflowed its banks and taken away trucks and cars, vehicles, tractors. Let's see if we can take a look at it and see what it's doing. So we're heading south, and we will talk to some people as we go. Speaking of exercising caution, also exercise caution on the roads. Lots of trucks about, we see. A lot of people, an unusual number of people, given the warnings, are still on the roads. We're trying to bring coverage of it to you. Number of people heading north to see what the situation is this morning. Let's go to Georgetown and see what the situation is there like. got inside? Any damage?